Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Let's get it popping.
Yeah, we thank y'all for tuning to Billionear Radio. You know, I'm your host, Big Arm. Over here we got my co-star. He's the star, the co-host. I teach billions. Y'all love him out there. Y'all love him out there. He making y'all laugh.
Billions.
You know, we are they call us the infamous Troll Brothers.
Troll Brothers.
So don't get mad.
Nah.
This that show that make you laugh. What it do?
It make them cry.
Make them cry. Yeah.
It inspirates them.
Yeah, so you laugh, you cry, you get mad, you say, hey, what do you? That's what we do.
And you get knowledge.
Right. You're always gonna get knowledge, And they call me the lad with the pad, because we got it. That's what we do. Follow us if you're new to the channel. YouTube, follow us, Billionaire Radio. Follow us all platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, name it. Follow us. We're on there. If you can't find us, then I don't know what to tell you. But, follow us. Today's show is sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan.
Yeah.
Michael Keenan, hey, listen. If you want your brand to be successful, make some money, Michael Keenan is the guy. He makes it happen. His company does it major. He actually, they built brands that you like to wear. Nice fashion brands, such as Hurley, WESC, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger. And y'all look at what he did with Sean John. He took it to a whole nother level.
Big bag.
Also, you guys watch TV. If you watch TV, you're paying attention. He wardrobe styles 17 shows. It's not a night you watch the TV, you don't see his stuff. You're like, well, what shows is that? Well, some of the shows you guys watch every night, and when you do it, just think of him every time. You got NCIS, you got Chicago, you got Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, all the FBI shows. I mean, he has a team
SWAT, right?
of executives. Yeah, SWAT, man.
That's
team
my
of executives.
favorite. How you gonna leave SWAT out, bro?
My apologies. He do so much.
Right.
So we can't forget SWAT.
Nah, definitely not.
But thanks for reminding me. But on top of that, he has a family. He has executives, fashion, music, sports, entertainment. They do it all. And listen, I watched him in action. He has a plan. He follows it. He sticks to it. You guys know, I told you, he's making my clothing line. It's going to be, blazing. So we can't wait for that. And if you guys, would like to go to the website, go to anoutfitforyou.com. Also you can reach him directly. Email michael@anoutfitforyou.com. And if you got a little bit of pain, you can try Hinkle Hemp Balm for pain relief. On that note, it's what we do.
Let's get it popping.
It's what we do. Oh, I
Jalen
forgot.
Hurts.
Yeah. Follow us on YouTube, man. Follow us on YouTube. We forgot.
Like, share, comment.
Yeah, or comment, like, and share. Do it matter what order they do it in?
It don't matter. Just do something.
You just got to do it. Yeah. But
YouTube fingers.
Yeah, pretty much. So, man.
Jalen Hurts.
Hey, Jalen Hurts look good. I give him a C+. He look good. I give him a C+.
C+. He looked better than the guy you was raving out in New England.
I'm on
Jones.
Who did
the one that replaced Cam Newton. Oh, he was these many drives with scores. He in preseason he went on 12 drives and scored. How many times he scored in that last Sunday's game on drives? Let's just say 15 drives. How many times did he score? The game was 17-16, so that should tell you a lot.
Okay.
And let me tell you something about Jalen. When Jalen was in college, he played 42 collegiate games. He only lost 4 of them. His college record is 38-4. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, I don't care.
You should.
I don't care about his record in college. What you did then doesn't matter now.
All right, well, his NFL record is 1-0.
But let's
He over. He
but
over.
let's understand. I'm not knocking Jalen Hurts. I mean, I'm diehard Eagles fan. You know, I got Eagles green today. Like I'm diehard Eagles fan.
Okay.
Never said I wasn't, but I just speak facts. And you brought up something with a whole nother team, and I'm not a Mac Jones fan. I don't care about Mac Jones. But Mac Jones is better than Cam Newton right now.
Okay.
So you can't get mad at that.
And I told you about Mathis. I told you about Matt Stafford. I told you what he was going to do for the Rams.
You know what? He did good. He did good. Let's see if he can continue though. Let's see if he can continue because it's only game one. I mean,
347 yards in the air, no picks.
Well, we got to dive in the Eagles before we give it to somebody else. We got to talk more about that amazing game because the Eagles won the first game.
Yes, they did.
And I was excited to see they win, but I got a nickname for Hurts.
What's his nickname?
On his heels, Hurts, man. He was running the whole game. They got to get him some better blocking.
I mean, I didn't see that. I didn't see it that way. He wasn't really. He only ran for 46, 47 yards.
No, he was scrambling. He was at the pocket. He was never able to just sit there and relax and throw the ball. He had to keep running.
I mean, like, it's game one, and them dudes is vets. But trust me, our offensive line is brutal, man. It's brutal.
I don't think it's brutal, but he needs to get better.
No, I mean brutal as in brutality, like to brutalize the other people's defense. In my opinion, we top 5 in offensive line in the whole entire league.
I'm hearing people say that, and it sounds good. I'm not convinced because I feel like that if he can sit in the pocket and relax. He can't sit in the pocket. He's running for his life. On his heels Hurts for a reason. He's constantly running.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you
I
saw
seen scheme runs. I seen where he dropped, he faked. They going that way, he went that way. And what I like about him, he's a control runner. He ain't trying to be Lamar Jackson and get downfield and highlight roll, possibly get hurt. He get what he need and he get out of balance. He get what he need and he get down. That way he can play another down. I like the way he played the game. He played the game smart. And on the other hand, they was practicing against Atlanta. They was just throwing little wrinkles in. First of all, Atlanta coaching staff ain't even on the level of the Eagles.
Atlanta's not even. I mean, I don't feel like Atlanta's a big. Okay, let me tell you. All right, so Eagles won the game, right?
Yeah, they did.
I wasn't impressed. Let's get it started. I'm not impressed. They did not impress me at all.
They put up hold on. How many points did they won by 26?
It was like 36 or something like that.
They won by 26 points, and you wasn't impressed.
No,
I was.
For one, that's game one. Let's start with that. That's game one. Actually, the score was 32-6 to be correct. 32-6.
Matty Ice. Everybody was talking about that tight end. You was talking about that tight end for Atlanta too.
Well, I just said he got a big check, but when it comes to playing my team, I don't even talk about the other team right now. Right now, this is an Eagles moment. I'm being honest. I gave him a C+. I gave him a C+.
I give him a B+.
They moved up in the power rankings.
Maybe B-. I give him a B-.
You might as well say that's a C. You might as well give him a C.
Nah.
You pretty much gave it.
Not for winning by 26 points. I can't give him a C for that.
Falcons just didn't look good. That wasn't even.
They're not really a good team, but they're still an NFL team.
That's what I'm saying. So that's like saying.
But they're still an NFL team that people picked to beat the Eagles. Everybody picked the Falcons to win that game. And they lost by 26.
I don't think nobody in the planet picked the Falcons to win that game.
Yes, they did.
Nobody.
Yes, they did. The bookies even picked Atlanta.
That's for gambling.
They was at home. Eagles was on the road. Nobody knew about the new coach. Nobody knew about Jalen Hurts. So they didn't really know. Everything was let's wait and see. Well, now y'all see what's going on. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, I mean, they got 49ers. I mean, the Eagles moved up in the power rankings now. So they moved up a little bit.
Where they at?
Where they at? I believe they made it to 17.
17?
Made it up to 17.
Where they had us?
They was at 20. It was like 27 or 20. It was down.
We be in the top 10 by week 8.
But the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, he looked good.
Oh man,
He looked good. He had over 100 yards. He did good.
pure man, pure.
He did good. So we
ain't gonna lie to the people. He ain't have over 100 yards. He had like 8 catches for like 76 yards.
He didn't get over 100 yards.
Nah.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
76 yards.
76 yards, but I think he had like 8 catches.
You sure about that?
I'm positive, 100% positive, bro. Plus that touchdown, with the hands. I mean, the routes he was. Oh man, we ain't even talk. Look, and then the press game conference, he was like the only difference between college and the NFL is that the NFL is slower. He said we don't never huddle.
Yeah, but I was hyping up Devontae's stats though. I wanted him to have over 100 yards. That's why I said that.
It looked like he had.
It looked at 100 yards. I'm giving him 100 yards. I'm giving him 100 yards. Just round it off to the nearest.
It looked like he had 100. Let's give it to him. Yeah, Devontae, you get it, man. You get it. You had 100.
We looked good. The defensive line looked amazing.
Right.
Looked amazing. So man, we got to give it to him, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, they always taking turns with that right tackle or that guard.
Yeah.
The rookie. They was taking turns on him. He was like a turnstile, man. I mean, it looked like he wasn't ready for that stage. He was like, man, like put me, just ease me into this because he couldn't handle it, man.
All right, so
once the dogs came out, that was it.
So the reason why I give Hurts a C+, he has to get better at reading defenses. He's getting better, but he has to get better. He's holding the ball too long because he can't determine if the guy's open or not. If the safety's if you watch the game, he's like, so he has to get better at reading.
That ain't what your coach said, and that ain't what the NFL analyst said. I'm talking about the pros.
I don't care what they said. I'm watching the game. He's holding the ball. He's holding the ball.
Listen to them.
He's holding the ball too long.
Nah, man.
He's holding the ball too long.
Man. This kid is special, man. He's so special, man, and he's smart.
Never said he wasn't special.
And he was only working with half the field.
Never said he wasn't special.
The coach, he only could do what he's told. The coach told him, this is this, and this is what I want you to do. And the coach even admitted that his skill set got them out of trouble. Like the coaches made mistakes on play calls, and Jalen's skill set got them out of trouble. So
let's correct it. Jalen scrambling got him out of trouble. That's why I say he's on his heels.
His skill set,
right?
scrambling.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's always scrambling, running around.
Nah,
because the line.
He played a very controlled game this Sunday.
All right, I ain't taking that from him.
We won by 26.
I ain't taking that from him.
I think we had like 8 sacks on the defensive line.
I'm not taking that from him. I ain't taking that from him.
No, you can't. That kid is special.
So the Eagles did their thing.
Right.
I'm excited about that.
Right.
C+, Jalen Hurts. He's going to get better, though, as the game goes on.
Jalen, you get a B+ from me, bro.
How do you give him a B+ for that?
I give it to him. On the road.
B+, though?
He put up 30-something points.
B+?
No turnovers.
B+?
Over 300 yards of what he did, passing and running.
But
he
did it against the Falcons. That's why I gave him C+. See, if he did it against another team, then it's a little different.
Well, the Niners coming, and I guarantee you, he ain't scared. Well, he ain't scared at the moment.
But hey,
and I guarantee you, he gonna put his thing down come this Sunday. Watch the young bull. The young bull is smart and gifted, man. He got stuff that you can't coach. He got stuff you can't coach.
You keep going on like I like Hurts, man. Let's clear it up. You act like I agree with you. So let's start with that. You keep talking about I'm not against Hurts. I'm rocking Hurts. Now, the other team, my other team, y'all know my other team.
Right.
What's my team?
Your other team?
You don't want to say it. Tampa Bay, baby.
Oh man, come on with that.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Do you know they're number 1 in the power rankings right now?
Of course they are.
Why are they number 1?
Because they just came off a Super Bowl.
Oh, man. Not even just that, though. Did you watch them play?
I seen the game.
Did you watch? But they played a real.
I wasn't impressed.
Game.
I wasn't impressed.
I know.
Brady turned the ball over twice.
Okay, but his receivers.
Well, hold up, time out. What grade did you give Brady? That's all. Let's start with that first. What grade did you give Brady?
B+.
You gave Brady a B+, but you gave Hurts a C+, and he didn't turn the ball over, not once.
I don't go by turning the ball over.
What did you go by?
That's not what I go by.
What you go by?
I go by you performing. So when I'm saying performing, so what Tom Brady did, his receivers was dropping the ball. The score would have been Mike Evans fumbled right almost at the goal line.
All right.
So the score would have been ran up even more. You see what I'm saying? The Cowboys shouldn't have been close. But because, now remember, Brady throw the ball, and when you say he turned it over, he didn't turn it over by throwing an interception. He throws the ball, and the guy bats it, and then the other guy catches it.
That happened once.
That counts as an interception.
But one he threw in the board chest. All right, so let me ask you a question. So what grade did you give Dak Prescott?
I don't care about Dak Prescott.
So he must have had an A+.
I don't know. Cowboys don't.
Dak Prescott was the best player on the field.
Cowboys doesn't get any play on Billionaire Radio from me. I don't even know what that. I ain't talking about. Everybody know I'm diehard Eagles. I can't even mention that name on here.
Man, Dak Prescott outplayed Tom Brady in that game.
If you want me to be quiet, that's how you do it. Keep saying that. Keep talking. I'm gonna sit here like this.
Dak Prescott outplayed Tom Brady in that game.
But they lost. I'm glad they lost. They lost, and Brady won, and they had a great. They had a great game.
The kicker missed 2 field goals and an extra point.
Who cares?
So they left 7 points on the field. We ain't gonna talk about the receiver for them that dropped the ball dead in his hands. It went off his hands and got picked. And that was really the only, blemish.
But who won the game though?
Tampa won.
All right, so I don't care about them. I don't even care about them Dallas people. Like, I don't care what they do.
They about to fall down, bro. It all falls down.
Tom Brady looked amazing. He's still the GOAT. He's still doing his thing. I think he's 44 now. He's still doing this thing.
He didn't look amazing.
He looked amazing.
He did not.
That was game 1 though.
He looked far from amazing.
No, they dropped the ball.
And he wasn't running for his life.
Listen, even Fournette dropped the ball.
They was blocking for him, and he still. He was all right, but
So who has the better line, the Eagles or Tampa Bay? Because we got to play them this year. We got to play them and Kansas City this year.
Tampa Bay got the better offensive line.
First 5 games, I think.
Tampa Bay got the better offensive line.
Right. So
but Tampa Bay not going to make it past New Orleans. I'm going to tell you that right now. Winston passed for 147 yards and still threw for 4 touchdowns. And they destroyed Green Bay. Green Bay probably had, 3 points? 3 points? I think they scored 3 or 6 points.
I'm a Winston fan. He's from Florida State, my squad. So Winston looked amazing. He did look amazing. But again, that's game 1. They will make these adjustments.
Russell Wilson looked amazing.
Russell looked good.
That team we getting ready to play, they ain't look amazing, but they look scary. 49ers.
I was upset about last night game. You watched last night game, man?
Oh my God, the overtime. What the ball? Fumbled the ball or something?
Yeah, man, he fumbled the ball, but that's because they didn't block. Whenever you're a quarterback and you got people coming to hit you, block. It happens.
But the running back fumbled the ball, not Lamar Jackson.
No, he fumbled too. At the end of the game, Lamar had the ball and he fumbled. And it was a good game, but I feel like Baltimore offensive coordinator needs to be fired or something. I guess it's too late to fire him, but they need a new offensive coordinator because they scheming is not good, and they really lost that game because they're trying to keep Lamar Jackson as a pocket passer. Like, in that 4th quarter, he should not have been sitting in the pocket. He should have been doing what he does. He been trying to.
They need to stick to their belief. Like, a lot of things in life is confidence. So, if somebody can make you think even a little bit that you can't do something, that weighs on your mental. So, they just need to stick to their identity, which is running the ball and playing defense. So, and they think about all the players they lost to injury.
I don't think that mattered though, man. They should have won that game, man.
Dog, if they would, you don't think it mattered? They lost. They lost. They starting safety. They lost. They starting cornerback. They lost another cornerback. They lost a linebacker. If you had those guys out there, it probably don't even go to overtime.
But it went to overtime, and the ball was in Lamar's hand to win it, and he didn't win it.
Okay.
So, even though I'm a Lamar Jackson fan,
right?
I want to see him do something, but they got to do better with the coordinating, and hopefully
the ball was in that quarterback hand for Buffalo too, and he didn't get it done.
Yeah, but I mean, Josh Allen is not nobody I was really caring about.
I mean, but you can't be hard on the kid. I mean, he lost a game, so what?
You can't.
It's a long season.
You can't say so what. Every
That's
game
okay.
counts. Every game counts.
True.
Every game counts.
But it's still a long season.
It's a long. Was it 17 games this year?
17 games this season.
I don't know, man. I just feel so kind of way about the whole situation. That's all. But
Yeah, it's all good.
But
we got football. Football is back. I'm happy.
in the NFL that you're not a fan of, because you always say something. The NFL is always doing something that you don't like, because you feel as though it's making America white again. And you
No,
feel
I
like,
said Tom Brady
okay, Tom Brady
was making the
right.
NFL
I know,
white again.
I know.
You don't have to make America white again. It's
No, I said
already
NFL.
white.
I said NFL.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about NFL.
Okay.
But I guess, are you paying attention to what's going on? Because the NFL is definitely making moves to get rid of racism. I'm about to drop bombs. Boom! I'm about to drop some bombs.
Okay. Let's go.
Because I know you don't agree with it, so I had to go ahead and set it up.
right,
I just
let's
set it
go.
up. You know what I mean? I just set it up.
All right, let's go.
So do you agree that NFL is making moves to try to shut down racism?
Yeah, I think they're making strides,
Okay,
but
so-
they could make bigger
So
strides.
tell me some of the strides that you see they're making so far.
All I've seen is, donations to the
Okay.
activists and
Okay,
the
okay.
activist programs
Okay.
that's going on.
All right, okay.
But I think you got something that they doing outstanding.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes.
What's that?
They are now singing what we call the Black National Anthem.
Right.
They're now singing lift every voice and sing before every NFL game, and they sang it before the Kansas City game, and Alicia Keys was the one, and they had the Florida band, college band, that was right. So that's what I'm saying. So now it's I know, make that face.
So hold on.
Exactly.
So what happened to the Stars Spangled Banner?
They're gonna sing that too, of course.
Oh, so it's two.
Of course.
Okay.
They're not gonna just get rid of one.
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
Because I'm saying that would have been trouble.
no, but they're adding that now, and they
Okay.
sung it already. That's what I'm saying. It went. Oh, that's right. Clap. Finally, clap. So
Lift every voice and sing.
So
To earth and heaven ring.
they're making major moves, to prove that, and
Okay.
also it's part of because I said Alicia Keys, she was singing, and so it's pretty much in racism campaign that
Okay.
NFL is doing,
Okay.
and it's a $250 million, but also you're allowed to wear certain social injustice. It was 6 social injustice messages that they approved of already.
Wow.
And you're allowed to wear those on your decals on your helmets now.
Black Lives Matter already was on there.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but one of them was it takes all of us,
Okay.
and another one said in racism,
Right.
But I'm just saying because you were saying all these things, and I'm like, listen, the NFL is making strides to do better and get better,
Right.
and unfortunately, I feel bad for Kaepernick because he was the sacrificial lamb for all this to happen.
Yeah. Because Brady could have stepped up and Kaepernick could still have his job.
You blame. Listen, if somebody falls on the steps, you blame Brady. Like, you blame Brady for everything. That has nothing to do with Brady. All the quarterbacks, all the people in the NFL, you bring out Brady.
Brady turned his back on the whole situation. Had Brady stood up and been a real man, then Kaepernick would still have his job.
So, in your opinion, you're saying Brady doesn't look out for black people?
Oh, here we go.
Nah, we can
Now
say
you're
it.
putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm just saying. Is that what you're saying?
I never said that.
Oh, okay.
You didn't hear Latif
Oh,
Billion say
okay.
that.
So what are you saying? That Brady
Because
turned
I
his
know
back?
the first thing you're going to say, that he brought the receiver
You
to
already
his
know it.
house.
You already know it.
And they
You
was
already
eating
know it.
Cheerios
Yeah, you already know it.
and all that bull
You already
crap.
know it.
Yeah, all right.
I was setting you up. Good move. I'm glad you. I'm glad you
I'm
dodged that one.
I'm politically on point, bro.
I'm glad you dodged it.
None of them words never came out of my mouth.
But I think a lot of this is because of Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z, people was knocking Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z being now part of the NFL,
Right.
that board,
Right.
I feel as though that now him being part of that is making all these, because originally they were saying the NFL doesn't understand our culture.
Right.
And they're saying, well, Jay-Z being there is going to help us understand the culture again.
Okay.
And so I feel like, do you believe Jay-Z is a reason why all this is happening, in your opinion?
I think he has a hand in it, yes. I really do. I really think, Jay-Z really has the fact that he's even in the room. He's the elephant in the room now. So, I think Jay-Z had an impact on that. I really do. Because I think Jay-Z and brothers like him, they trying to get some things done. Like Banner, like David Banner. Them guys is deep, man.
I'm just saying that I'm realizing that the NFL situation is getting better. That's all I'm saying. It's getting better.
Well, shout out to the NFL.
Yeah.
And let's keep making strides. Let's keep making strides.
What I mean, that's a huge stride.
Okay.
So because remember, once upon a time you couldn't take a knee, and after, they paid attention to the culture. Now it's like, okay, you know what? You can protest peacefully how you want to, because a peaceful protest is nothing wrong with that.
But we should have already had that. That was already in the Constitution. I mean, that's not something we should have had to fight for.
Well, it wasn't about a constitutional thing. It was
peaceful
about
protest has always been an American way.
Hey.
So it changed when we tried to peacefully protest.
Well, I'm not saying it changed. It was something new. And people didn't know how to respond to it. Unfortunately, Kaepernick took the blunt, and Jay-Z, quick thinking, he said, "Listen, He said, "I'm gonna get involved." People was knocking Jay-Z for a while. Remember, they was getting mad at Jay-Z.
Jay-Z knew what he was doing,
right? And
I'm gonna get on the inside. I'm gonna talk to the people.
And Jay-Z's now about to own he's potentially about to be the first black owner of an NFL team.
Yay! Now when that happens. Latif Billions is on board.
So you got
Denver. I'm on board for that.
I know you're on board. You kept saying it wasn't one, but now we got close. And of course, guess who? It's supposed to be Jay-Z, and they putting him together with Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
And Jeff Bezos saying he wants 40% stake, and so. But these are the names that's coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Because I guess the owner died of June 2019. He died, so now they was figuring out what they're gonna do with the ownership.
Well, they need to make it happen. I want to see that.
Well, next year it's 2022.
I definitely want to see that.
2022.
Now that's a stride right there. That's a stride right there. And brother owning an NFL team, I'm on board for that, and I want to be at the party.
And I think they brought the Broncos at the time, like it was 80. I think it was 1984, for like 70-something million, and now it's worth $4 billion. So we're gonna see what happens.
Man,
and Jay-Z, they say, is worth.
The Eagles owner bought it for I think he bought it for $250 million. Now it's it's in the billions.
Yeah.
The top owner. You know who the top owner. Who the top owner in the NFL is?
Owner or team owner?
Team owner.
And you're saying
team. I'm talking about the owner that makes the most money in the NFL.
Oh God, you got to mention this guy. Go ahead and say his name, because I don't want to say it.
What's his name?
I don't want to say it, man.
It ain't Jerry Jones, bro.
His team.
No, it's not.
He makes the most money.
No, he does not.
He's worth the most.
Dog, he ain't even in the top 10.
Well, maybe the question's confused. Maybe clear the question up.
Carolina Panther owner, that franchise is the highest as far as revenue in the entire NFL.
Are you talking about just the team, not the owner?
The owner is, I'm talking money-wise.
No, the owner, the richest owner is actually the guy I want to talk about.
No, he's not. You better look it up. He's number 7.
No, I ain't got to look that up.
He's number 7.
Nah, man, I don't want to talk about
He's number 7.
I don't even care.
The Eagles owner got more money than him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even care to count. He's from Texas.
I don't even care to count no one else's money.
Stairs and queers.
I don't even care to count no one else's money, man.
Stairs and queers.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Stairs and queers, though. It's funny you mentioned stairs and queers, right? Because now they talking about, man, this is so controversial. It's annoying.
All right, let's talk about it.
And I always say, if I ever get a platform, I'm gonna speak on it.
Okay.
And we got a platform.
Let's do it.
Why they keep putting all-stars in dresses? Russell Westbrook is wearing a dress.
He put himself in that dress, Brian.
No.
Ain't nobody kidnap him, knock him upside his head, and dressed him up like that.
That's your story.
And then sent him out the door.
That's your story.
He paid for that.
He was put up for that, man. And they highlighted that.
Oh my goodness, bro. So you trying to say he didn't get paid to wear that stuff?
That's my same point. Are
You in the fashion industry. You know why it went down. You know why it's going on.
First of all, he's walking the streets, him and Cuddy.
With the boots on and all that.
Right. Heels in the boots. Heels in the boots. Okay. Yeah. So, and Kwame Brown came at him. Said, listen, man. He said, listen. He was like, listen, if you're gay, just come out and say you're gay. Stop confusing everybody saying you're heterosexual.
So I already knew about Russell Westbrook, man.
So do you think he's in the closet and he needs to come out?
Nah, I think he right out there with it. People just don't want to accept.
No, he's not saying
what he is.
He's not saying
he don't
gay.
have to.
He had to say he's gay.
He don't have to.
You know, but it's definitely confusing.
If I seen you down at 13th and Locust.
All right, time out. As soon as you start that stuff, we gotta hit the chopping block. you stay trying to come at my neck. And I'm like, come on, man. We ain't gonna. That's not even gonna make it around the corner, man.
Why you downtown, bro?
You know what I mean?
Why you downtown?
You don't want to do this on the show. You know that, right?
Why you down 13th and Locust?
You don't want to do this on the show.
I ain't said nothing.
I know, but if I go back at you, this show gonna change. We gonna go back and forth.
Well, let's go.
I don't even want to tell it to that, man. At the end of the day, Kwame Brown came at him and said, listen, you guys were in the dress. He feels as though it's orchestrated for him to do that because it creates a perception for the younger generation to think it's okay to wear a dress. What do you think about that?
I mean, well, then you're going to have to go at the rapper first. What is that boy name? I got an effing problem. I got an effing problem.
I don't know what that is, man.
ASAP Rocky, bro. ASAP Rocky, bro.
I don't listen to none of his music. So
Little Uzi, bro. They was wearing that stuff first. So, I mean, he late in the game with it. Westbrook late in the game with it.
Actually, I can't say. I think he was doing that.
Andre 3000. He was doing that. I mean, come on, man. They late in the game with that, bro. Them boys been wearing them dresses, bro. Oh, the boy from Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade. He was wearing them dresses. Come on, man.
You don't think that's a problem?
Your boy, Kanye West, wearing them dresses, bro.
So Kanye West is my boy, ain't your boy?
You one always talking about him all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Wow.
Last 5 shows.
So who's the best? 5 shows? So who's the best producer of all time to you? Top 5. Who would you say?
RZA, number 1.
RZA.
Dre, number 2.
All right, Dre.
Swiss Beats, number 3.
Swiss Beats. I don't know.
Missy Elliott producer.
Oh, my God,
Timbaland.
Right, okay.
Number 5. Producer. That's all I got.
You gonna do whatever you can not to say Kanye West.
That's all I got, bro.
That's about as petty as it get right there.
Ooh.
It don't get no pettier than that, man.
You know what? I give Kanye 5. I'll give him 5. I'll give him 5.
All right. So now when you say that, I'm keep mentioning his name, and you gotta understand he did some things that were pretty impressive. So we got to give it to him.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that.
So that was my whole point.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that, bro.
You know, he said, "That's all I got." Like he didn't want to say nothing else about it. That's hilarious, man. Look, but so let's. Since we talking about music,
okay,
you got a clean version for us today?
I'd had one last week.
That wasn't clean.
I'm waiting on y'all guys to tell you the truth.
No, you can't wait on me to do your stuff.
You told me send you all this.
Hold on. And I told you I can't get it done. Right? I said I can't get your stuff done. I said you got to get your own stuff. Remember I said that? You got to tell the whole story. You can't tell half the story. You gotta
even though, like I said, Billionaire Club supplies it, but okay.
I mean,
but Billionaire Radio is like, nah, Billionaire Club, y'all gotta pay for your own stuff. Right.
Well, actually, like I told you, when you go to a studio and you have a session, your engineer is supposed to give you a radio version right there. Like when he does the entire session, he does all that right there. So
Right.
I said, you need to take that up with him because he should have done that. I don't want to call nobody out. I don't want to get into that type of situation. But you get the show track, you get the instrumental, and you get the radio version, all at one time, every studio session.
Attention.
But I don't want to put you on that spot.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, it definitely is good. It's great. It's great, but
Sometimes brother need help too, man.
who needs help? Who needs help?
Latif Billions.
Latif Billions.
Latif holds stuff down. Then when Latif need people to help him hold some things down, he can't never find nobody in the woods. I'm like, what's going on with
Then
that?
you got to change your team up. Hey, that's what I had to do. I changed my whole entire team. I changed my team so much, they don't even know they ain't a part of it. I get phone calls like, I never even knew you was, when'd you do that? I'm like, it's done, man. The whole project's done. So sometimes you got to change your whole team up. And don't even tell them you changed them. Like, just don't invite them to the party.
All right, we got something clean though.
We got something clean.
When you ready, I'm ready.
I was born ready. When the doctor slapped me in the butt when I was born, I turned green, baby.
I heard that.
Eagles green too. You see this Eagles green?
Yo, that shirt banging too, bro.
I know. I appreciate it, man. Thanks to you. I don't know why I said it. It sounds good to say. Thanks to you.
All right, we good.
We good. We good. We can.
New bitch, nice hips, thick thighs, ice wrist, clean fits. Who this? Oh my, SEMPAI, senpai, SEMPAI. New bitch, nice hips, thick thighs, ice wrist, clean fits. Who this? Oh my, SEMPAI, senpai, SEMPAI. I start to feel like Uzi 'cause I'm doing what I want. Yeah, she just wanna talk, but baby, I just want the talk. Yeah, I be making moves and nigga, you said that you tryna. I know that they actors 'cause yeah, all they love is drama. They said I won't make it, but this life is in my program. I'ma keep progressing till they see that I was chosen. Shawty wanna kick it, sorry, this is not karate. Too many for the room, so we renting out the lobby. When they hear the sound, they ask a nigga who is that. Seen her on the gram, and yeah, that ass is kinda fat. Seen people switch up, and no, I do not react. Don't get what I give, and yeah, I am fine with that. Try to tear me down, I got that ignorance is bliss. Would say I'm that nigga, but I guess they get the gist. Some just want the recipe, they ask me what's the plan. They say that I won't, and I'ma do it 'cause I can. Blue strips, new bitch, nice hips, thick thighs, ice wrist, clean fits. Who this? Oh my, SEMPAI, senpai, SEMPAI. You a waker, so I'm tipping, put the tipping, girl, you tripping. What's the drink that you be sipping? Too much sauce, I think I'm dripping. Water turn to ice, tell me what's the price. Now she tryna give me some, I guess that will suffice. I know that you needin' some company, just go with the flow, yeah, the melody. Shawty sent the text and then she asked me if I missed her. I don't know her name, so I just called her by her Insta. Blue strips, new bitch, nice hips, thick thighs, ice wrist, clean fits. Who this? Oh my, SEMPAI, senpai, SEMPAI. Blue strips, new bitch, nice hips, thick thighs, ice wrist, clean fits. Who this? Oh my, SEMPAI, senpai, SEMPAI.
YB, Young Billions, Brendan Senpai.
We actually begged for a clean version one day. We're gonna revisit that meeting. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I'm trying to, bro.
How you trying? You got a whole 7 days to fix that.
Bro, it was all right last. It was just okay just a week ago.
It was never okay.
I said, yo, la la la. You was like, ah.
Nah, I just told you that our conversation. I said we gotta clean that up.
Oh, all right, no problem.
All those words and yeah.
5 minutes of fashion. Let's do this.
Nah, I'm gonna skip over that today. I'm not even gonna get it. You try only because you try to make me do it. Because you try to make me do it, I'm gonna omit the whole segment from
That's
today.
my favorite part of the show. You gotta give him something.
Give him something.
Anything. Let's talk about the cameras. Anything.
Talk about the cameras.
Let's talk about styles of cameras.
Because right now it's fashion week.
Yes, let's do it.
I haven't made a decision to go because of COVID, so I'm like, I don't know if I need to be around that.
Right.
You know, but I got personally invited to a couple of shows I'm supposed to go. I'm just like, you know what? You know, when the people are just like, yo, they telling me just come through. I'm just like, oh my God.
Right.
You know, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you wait for me. Say something. Say something. Say something.
Talk about the camera, style of camera, angle, something.
Yeah, I know.
Give us that.
I know. I know. I know. But yeah, only because it's your favorite part of the show.
Talk about some of the models you work with.
Some of the models I work with. Hey, you want to do all that kind of stuff?
What's their names?
No, you're never going to do that. So you could be in the comments. Hey, listen, man. We forgot to tell them, man. Hey, if you new to the channel, man, look, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Billionnear Radio. You know.
Yeah, man.
Like, comment, subscribe.
It's major, bro. It's major.
You know. Hey, but you know what's interesting?
What's that?
So here's a question that's going on, right?
Right.
What's more important, right? Is it more important for the guy to financially provide for the children, or is it more important for him to spend time with the children? Because you got a lot of women saying, hey, you know what? My baby daddy's a bum. He don't work. You know what I'm saying? But he puts time in with the kids.
I think that's major.
You know what I mean?
I think that's major.
And then you got other people say, my baby daddy's a bum. All he does is send money. He don't put no time in with the kids. And sometimes they may even live together, you know. But what do you? Because I think it's time to address this because a lot of people, you know,
they both have an effect. They both have an effect.
A huge effect.
Because to provide is a very big thing, but to spend time with your children is even major. It's way major. I'm saying, give me the dad that don't got a lot of money, but got a lot of time.
Right. Okay.
And nothing against the dad that's working hard that don't have time, because you don't know what he's trying to build for later on.
Right.
You don't know what he's trying to leave them as far as legacy. But give me the dad that's on hands in the park, throwing the football, doing homework, showing up at all their games and shows and support. I mean, the entire life, give me that dad.
So why do women bash that dad? They say he don't do nothing. He don't have no money. He always why do they bash that dad? But they don't see the importance of spending time with that child and forming helping shape that child.
Because they ignorant. Because a woman say something like that about the father of the child, but won't even try to participate in helping him, building him up. He might not be the type of person to go on the computer and look for this, that, and the other, but she might be that tech, and it'll take her a few seconds to set up his resume. And I know women that do it, like get the boy resume together, send him out the different. Next thing you know, the boy got a job and he working, and now he a good father with a good job. But these women nowadays, they the way they think is just crazy. Because this the part about those women that drive me crazy. They talk about him not supporting the kids, but then they could have a guy that provides, right? Listen to me, I'm gonna make it quick.
Make it long.
The guy that provides, right? You could have a guy that provides, right? She'll slide off. The same woman with that type of thinking you talking about, a slide off and go let some dude pop for free.
I mean, I'm not talking about the pop part, though. I get that. I think that's another show, the pop part. I'm breaking it down in segments because I know that this is a very important topic that us as men need to address because you got some people that don't have.
You just let a bull that ain't spend no money on you. That's a bum. Pop. But here you is talking about the father of your children.
I'm not talking about the popping part. The popping part is a little different. I'm talking about, for example, you got the guy that's at home, right?
Right.
He's living together,
right?
But he don't have a job. He sit home and play Xbox all day. And he play Xbox
now,
and
I
PS.
got a problem with that. I got a problem with that.
But he plays with his children.
Nah, you can't. Nah.
And he plays with his children.
Nah.
And he takes the children out.
So
it does. It's part of. That's what I'm saying. It's part of the time.
He's teaching them how to be bums.
But he's taking them out for ice cream and water ice and all type of stuff.
That ain't no dad. That ain't no dad.
Ain't a dad.
No, that ain't a dad. Because.
So if he don't have a job, so let's get this straight
from
your mouth. So if the guy doesn't have a job and he spends time with the child, he's still a bum.
I'm not saying he a bum, but it's about the type of time you spend. What type of time is he spending with these kids?
Well, that's what I said. He's spending time.
Not playing the Xbox.
Kids like video games.
So what?
So you gotta listen.
What about the education?
That's a huge bond with a child. If you play video games with your child,
right?
That's a bond. Whatever the child's comment.
But that's not a bond that has to be an all-day bond, though.
Well, it depends on who's winning. Sometimes he winning more, you keep playing, or vice versa. But so your answer is time is more important or money's more important. That's what we're really coming down to.
Quality time is more important, not just time wasted.
Okay.
Playing some video game. You ain't teaching your child anything by playing a video game with your child. I'm talking about raising them. I'm talking about quality time. I'm talking about finding out what they want to do when they grow up, or taking them out to play sports or something like that. Get them in the gym. Get them into a league.
So video games to you is not quality time.
It's quality time on a different level.
Oh, cool. So it's different levels of quality time.
Yes. After we done took care of the business part.
Right.
You done read a book.
Right.
We don't know about homework.
Okay.
Are we working on your engineering?
Right.
Okay, blah. Once we did all that hard work, let's go. Let's rock out. But not all day drinking juice boxes, eating hot dogs, and playing the doggone game all day. No.
So pretty much mix it in.
Yes.
So what about that father that works 2 jobs and don't have any time for the children because he has to make he has to make sure everything is provided for. What do you give him?
I salute him, and in a way I feel sorry for him because he realizes that I gotta work these 2 jobs in order for my kids to have the things I never had, or for my kids to have the things just to survive. I gotta pay a mortgage. I gotta pay a car note. I gotta get the school supplies. I gotta get sneakers. I gotta get clothes. I gotta put food on the table.
All right, so let's come back to your pop part. Because I know you want to talk about the pop part, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So a woman shouldn't let the guy pop.
Not for free.
For free.
No.
So then she's considered a hoe if she got to take money.
Man,
what's the definition?
All right, that's all I'm saying. If you got a man at home paying the car note, paying the mortgage, paying all the bills, looking out for the kids, paying for the trips, taking y'all places, and then you slip off and give some. Come on, man.
So what if his shot is whack though? What if he got a weak shot? His stroke game is whack. So what is a woman supposed to do with that? How does that work? Because that's what happens a lot of times. Like we don't really understand what goes on. We just know that, they act like it's not important.
Let me clear the air on that one.
All right, clear the air. Thank you.
You can have the platinum stroke, the top stroke, the Olympic gold winning stroke. It ain't about that with women. It's about the intimacy with them. They might feel like, you don't hold me enough, or you ain't talking to me enough, all you do is make me come. Oh man, listen.
Right, women, you always find a way to go off my subject. I don't know how you do that.
I kept it on subject.
Nah, cause I want to go to the pop part, right?
Right.
So, cause you talk about the pop part.
Stop. Right? All I'm saying is,
and just remember, it was about the guy that was a bum. Remember, and it was spending time with the children, right? And you said they do all of this, but they let this guy pop. So the guy that let him pop, who is he? Is he the bum guy, or is he the guy with money?
He just another bum.
So bum for free is popping. Why the dad is working?
I'll listen to you. I'm gonna tell you like this. All right, so she let the boy pop, right? Because he got a nice car, he got a nice job, but he ain't spend nothing on you.
spend nothing on them.
He ain't spend a dime on you. All he did was give you some bubble gum. You
This
know
pop.
the saying.
It's pop.
And bubble gum.
Right, okay.
Hard, ratchet, and bubble gum. That's all you got. A wet cookie. You came home with a soggy cookie, and that was it.
So what you're saying is women should stop letting guys hit for free.
Yes.
They should charge money. They should cash app them to death.
They should get something out the deal.
So they should send them a cash app?
Cash app, something. Living room set, TV, get your rent paid,
Okay.
put some food in the refrigerator, buy the kids some clothes, some sneakers, take you out at least to a really nice restaurant. You know what I mean? And put a couple of dollars in your pocket. Because you ain't going to see them again.
Got it. Okay.
You know how we do. You know how we do. Come on, man. We hit and run. Come on, man.
So, in your words, get some money out of the situation.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? If you on Instagram, right, and you see one of them bad girls on the post, and you just send her a little something, next thing you know, she in your inbox, asking for money.
Send her a little something. What do you mean send her what? What do you mean?
All right, if you show her some attention,
Because most of those people are fake anyway. Most of them are fake. Most of them are catfish. Most of them. Do you know most of the women take 1,000 pictures before they post that picture?
I don't get that deep into
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm just saying they don't be that. They don't even be that cute.
I know all I see is the visual.
They only cute on that picture.
Some of them visuals be all right.
When you see them on person, they look like they get hit with a bus.
That's true. I believe that.
Some of them got fake. Some of them got fake implant. Oh, you ever see the girls with the fake butts that look?
Now you trying to get us in trouble.
I don't care.
We condone fake butts. Billioneire Radio.
No, my thing, if you gonna do fake butts, do it right. Like, you can't have a fake butt and don't work your legs. I think everybody got implants and fake butts. You gotta do leg workouts, so that way you don't look like you got the sticks.
I just don't like them giant. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do with that, bruh? What am I supposed to do with all of that?
You bounce quarters on it.
Come on, man. It's too much work, bruh. I got asthma.
You got
I can't
asthma.
do it.
You got asthma?
I will have asthma.
I'm about to say, I ain't never seen no pump.
God, come on, man.
All right.
I mean,
so,
to each his own, though. To each his own.
All right,
You're
let's-
still beautiful, but
all
that's
right.
just too much for
All right,
me.
so-
I can't.
So let's talk about a serious topic, because they're gonna be like, y'all didn't talk about nothing serious. We was waiting to hear what's serious.
All of that was serious.
You think it was serious? Hey, I'll be like, listen, hey, this is my new thing. I don't care, but let's talk about it. You gonna hear me say that out loud. I don't care, but let's talk about
Yo,
it.
it was all serious, bro. It was
So-
all serious.
So we talked about Texas, right? We
Right.
talked about the abortion, the six.
Right.
So now the Justice Department, DOJ, is actually suing the state of Texas. I never knew you could do that. I never knew that the Justice Department can sue the state.
Wow.
So they're saying it's unconstitutional because of a situation. They took it all the way back to Planned Parenthood versus Casey case, and they're saying that it's unconstitutional to even get involved, no matter what happens, with the woman's pregnancy.
Right.
So they're saying because at
That's her
6
right.
weeks you don't even know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
what do you think about that? That's a little deep. Because I think they're gonna lose that. I think Texas is now gonna probably have to end up changing that whole rule. I think because they're showing how it's unconstitutional.
It's very unconstitutional. It's
And
extremely.
it's very
It's
controversial.
extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely
Unconstitutional.
unconstitutional.
So, but some people thought that other states were gonna follow suit, and now they're realizing that they're not gonna follow suit. And this is going to be shut down. This is going to be shut down. It's not going to happen like we thought it was.
Well, that's good. I guess I think that's a win. I think that's a win for the state of Texas. I think what they was trying to do with the abortion thing was just some governor, trying to carry his weight around. The law didn't even make sense. When you first said it to me, I was like, what is it?
Well, no, I can't. It doesn't matter if it makes sense, because a lot of things happen that don't make sense. We just got to sit and watch and see what happens. And I guess it depends on who's in those seats. Remember, that's what I'm talking about, voting from Congress to, whoever's in those seats, make those decisions.
Well, who's suing? Texas.
The DOJ.
They gonna win.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Department of Justice gonna win.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
They're suing the state. I didn't know you could do. I didn't know they could do that.
We can sue anybody. You can sue for anything.
No, I thought they was on the same team.
No, they not. It's separate.
I just thought, you get what I'm saying? I
It's
thought it was the same
separate, man.
team. Now, I know it's separate, but I thought that's the same team. That's what I was just saying. I didn't realize that it goes down like that. That's my whole point. You know what I mean? I know. See, you thinking about it. Like, I didn't know. But I had to come up with something. You know, we had to talk about something serious because people think we didn't talk about anything serious. Like, we got something serious.
Let's talk about something more serious. Right?
More serious?
More serious.
All right.
About how many shows you think you've been wearing the new shirt?
Hey, listen, man.
And I have not.
So
I have yet to wear that shirt because I'm struggling.
Nah, man, ain't struggling. Stop it, man. Ain't nothing
No,
struggling.
I'm struggling, man.
I can't stand this guy, man.
Struggling. I want a new shirt.
All right, so before we close out in this,
Can we get a Go Me Fund?
before we close out on this, right? I was reading something, right? And there was a lady in Rockford, Illinois. It's a girl. She working at a popular food franchise, and I'm not
Right.
going to mention it.
Right.
And somebody comes in there to rob her.
Right.
She's fighting with the guy.
Right.
They fighting, they wrestling, tussling. They get all the way out. He came from behind the counter to around the counter, and she ended up, throwing him around. They throwing each other around.
Right.
He drops the gun. She goes pick the gun up, hit him in the head with it.
Right.
It's great. But
A woman did this.
a woman did this, right?
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
but he got a pocketbook, right?
Right.
But this is my point though.
Mm-hmm.
And she by herself, right?
Right.
And now she's scared to go home because he has an ID. She don't know if he's gonna be there or not. So she barely goes home.
Right.
And of course the company suspended her.
Right.
She's upset with that, but it needs to
They
happen.
suspended her for
Yeah.
knocking the boy upside the head with a gun he was trying to rob her with.
Well, whatever it is an investigation, the company gotta suspend you while they investigate. That's just policy.
I hope it's with pay.
And I think you need to suspend her
With
because
pay.
probably for I don't know. She said I don't know about the paper, but you need to suspend her to protect her. But my whole point is this though. Listen, everybody out there, if you working for whoever you working for and they come and rob y'all, let them have it, man.
Yeah, let them have it, dog.
Let 'em
That
have
ain't
it.
even your money.
That's my whole point.
That ain't even your money.
I wish I can really go long on to this.
I know, but
because-
you got a minute to close
Yeah,
out.
yeah, So I mean, we thank y'all for tuning in to Billionaire Radio. We do what we do.
Billions.
The billions in there. I'm your host, Big Arm. You got my co-host Stone Latif Billions.
Latif Billions.
Follow us on YouTube. Follow us all platforms. Follow us, comment, like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, just share it. This show is sponsored by An Outfit For You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan, anoutfitforyou.com or Michael at anoutfitforyou.com. And you know what? Billions. The block is hot, baby. The block is hot.
The lad with the pad. The lad with the pad. Woo. We love this, man. Shout out to Glockaway Radio.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Ready to get it started, nigga. Go.